Good.
Hey, can I get a picture of that sign? You with the protesters?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. How long y'all been out today?
Since 2.
Okay, so you protesting for George?
Yeah.
What's it for? Right.
And everyone went all the way down to 45, and they started getting on 45, and they
Oh, yeah?
we didn't, but they tear gassed some people, so they were down there for a little bit. But,
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. It was supposed to
They
end
broke out
out
the tear gas?
this once, but they tear gassed them out, that's for sure.
Okay.
Y'all have a good day.
All right.
She said the tear gas is out.
All right, Shalom Akim. This is the GMS Houston camp. We're doing a live impromptu just on the events that's going on. As you can see, they're protesting out here. We got the ghetto bird in the sky. There's cops all over the place. And not just 2-3 weeks ago, people were scared to come out of their house.
Right.
Now they're out here in full force over, some wicked cat. And I know he's wicked because he wasn't a part of this troop.
Right.
And they've come together for that cause, but they won't come together for the cause of the greater good of all people, the Hebrew Israelites, which is according to the scriptures, this truth. So we're going to kick this thing off, but before we do, we like to give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shah, by Hashem, without the gods. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone. Peace and blessings to the Akim out there doing the work of Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shah. So we let them precepts fly. See, when the word come out of that devil, then he get that one right quick. To Proverbs 28:1, and then you can grab yours, right? This is one of the things that brothers don't have to remember, man. The wicked flee. The righteous, we don't have nothing to be afraid of or to flee from. Because all this is leading up to the time of Jacob's trouble. All this is adding up to Jacob's trouble. And we are Jacob. We are Jacob. Go ahead,
Proverbs 28:1. The wicked flee when no man pursue it.
Right, the wicked flee when no man pursue it. Why? Because they are to be blamed, they are guilty, and they have a reason to flee. When you're doing right, you don't have no reason to flee. That's how we can stand strong on these highways and byways across the U.S. and other continents, wherever cities brothers at setting up shop. They standing boldly for the word of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah, without remorse, without regret, without without remorse. It's another word, but you brothers got it.
They say, but the righteous are bold as a lion.
Right, the righteous are bold as a lion. Because guess who backs us up? Guess who got our back? Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah. And hey, he cannot lose. So if he's behind us, we cannot lose. So go ahead, brother.
Like the scripture says, the Most High for us, then we can be against it.
Right.
Yeah, hold that one. Find that and hold that. You got it out.
This is 2 Ezra 9:1. It says, he answered me then and said, measure thou the time diligently in itself. And when thou seest part of the signs past, which I have told thee before, verse 2, then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time when the highest will begin to visit the world which he made.
Right.
So the scripture the brother brought out, it says to measure the time diligently in itself. And it said, when thou seest part of the signs past, right? Yahweh Shah, when he was here in the flesh, roughly 2,000 years ago, he told us to look for certain things. And one of the things he said, there would be uproars of the people. Now, the death of this guy, George Floyd, got the people in the uproar, but there will be more.
Right.
There will be more uproars until the time when the enemy come in like a flood. And the enemy at the very top are the Hebrew Edomites. They'll be the one leading this charge, See, all these people, what they doing, they just spinning their wheels.
Right.
They out here marching, protesting, but they ain't getting a goddamn thing accomplished.
Right.
They ain't getting shit done. So like I said, that's the very definition of insanity. Our people been marching since the 60s.
Right.
And we still right here in the ghettos, in the slums, in the projects. But y'all continue to march. Now you got these Edomites out here. If you brothers caught it, you know, talking about the KKK traded their hoods in for blue uniforms. And that's true to, you know, to some extent.
Right.
But, you know, the system that's in place, you're not going to get rid of that. Until you get rid of the system, you still going to have these systematic problems. And this is why we come out here as Hebrew Israelites to tell you how to change the system. And that is to get into this word. Because it's not going to be done by no physical power on this earth. It's going to be changed through a spiritual power, through heavenly power. And the only power that can do that is the power of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah. So you can make your signs, you can march till you blue in the face, till your legs are rubber, and it ain't gonna get shit accomplished.
Scream to the throat is so.
Exactly. One more time, Mike. Read it loud.
2nd Ezra 9 and verse 1. I started 2. It says, then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time when the highest will begin to visit the world which he made.
The highest, who has our back, the Most High, right? This is why, you know, unless it's sanctioned by the, well, I mean, all death is sanctioned, but, you know, there'll be some brothers be martyred, but for the most part, we don't have to fear the police.
Right.
We don't have to fear any of this, nothing that's going on here in Babylon. You understand? Because the righteous are bold as a lion. Oh, okay. Well, I'm going to let this brother finish. Go ahead, brother.
2nd Ezra 9 and 4 it says, then shalt thou well understand that the Most High spake of those things from the days that were before thee. Verse 3 says, 2nd Ezra 9 and 3, therefore when there shall be seen earthquakes, upwards of the people in the world, then shalt thou well understand that the Most High spake of those things in the days that were before thee, even from the beginning.
And that's called prophecy. You know, the Most High spoke of these things from the beginning, and the Scripture tells you He declared the end from the beginning. That's the power of prophecy. So we know what's going on. So we can walk out here to quote E40. We them well aware motherfuckers. You know, just quote E40. But yeah, we are conscious of what's going on. You know, go ahead, brother. You had a point.
I just got that precept back. Psalms 118 and 6. Yahweh is on my side. I will not fear what man can do unto me.
Right, because you have to understand, we are in death. We are surrounded by death. Right. That's why the scriptures speak of a congregation of the dead. That's these people, you know, wherever you at, look around you. That's the congregation of the dead. So why would you fear death if you're already dead? You can't do nothing but go on to life. And this is what Yahweh Shai is offering. He said he is the way, the truth, and the life. John 14 and 6. Our people don't want life. They want to remain dead. They want to remain dealing with this madness. They want to continue to march for some rights that they'll never get. And continue to be the laughing stock of the world. Go ahead, brother. That was it? You did, right?
Hosea 4 and 6. My people are destroyed for a lack of knowledge.
Right, that's why you're going to see a lot of Jay Scott. Now, if you go into the book of Zechariah 13 and 8, it tells you the Most High said 2 parts therein shall be cut off and die. 2 parts of what? 2 parts of the nation of Israel. You so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans.
Right.
Where else the Most High have you throughout this earth, scattered among the Gentiles? 2 parts of you going to be cut off and die. Well, that's mainly in America.
Right.
In all the land. You can bring it out real quick, guys.
Zechariah 13, verse 8, it says, and it shall come to pass that in all the land
No, the land of America. That land is referring to America. You have the whole house of Israel right here in America, North America. Go ahead.
It says the Lord Yahweh, 2 parts therein shall be cut off and die.
2 parts of the nation of Israel are going to be cut off and die. Why? Exactly for the reason the brother just read out the scripture. Because y'all have a lack of knowledge, and y'all don't care to get knowledge.
Right.
You know? So go ahead,
It says, verse 9, it says, and I will bring the 3rd part through the fire.
The 3rd part is the elect, the Israel of God. See, we're being brought through the fire, we're catching his hell, and then ultimately we'll be brought through the nuclear destruction, which will bring fire to this world. You know? And the Most High is going to bring us through that, and then that'll be the finishing work right there. Because once we brought through that actual fire, you know, we're being caught up to meet Yahweh Shai. We'll receive those glorious bodies, Abarataz. You know? Go ahead, I.
It says, Zechariah 13:9, it says, and I will bring the 3rd part through the fire, and will refine them as silver is refined, and will try them as gold is tried.
This is that refining process, coming through the truth. Going from glory to glory, coming up on levels. You know, the Most High, it's just like a video game. In order for you to go to the next level, you got to pass tests.
Right.
But the Most High is going to test you. He's going to test your faith. He's going to test your mettle. He's going to test your spirit to see if you got what it takes to go to the next level. And that's how this thing works. So we're being brought through that fire even as we speak, but 2/3, they don't want to be subject unto the testing of the Most High. Subject themselves to that discipline of wisdom.
Right.
So they're going to be cut off and put to death. So let's go back to that, brother. That's Jeremiah.
Hosea 4:6.
Oh, Hosea, that's okay. Come.
Hosea 4:6. My people are destroyed for a lack of knowledge.
And the Most High people are the Hebrew Israelites. Yeah, we Hebrew Israelites by blood, by nation, by nationality. This is not religion. This is a bloodline lineage going all the way back to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. We know we go back to that. We don't need a physical record. Just the Bible. You can catch us on YouTube. Okay, give them the information, brother.
Let me say this real quick before you do that. I noticed you said black. We don't identify with black. Black is a color, not a nationality. We're not black. So we're not the black Hebrew Israelites. We're the Hebrew Israelites.
And just to back that brother up, the Hebrew Israelites come in all colors,
right,
and shapes and sizes.
Right.
So yeah, and it's the beauty of teaching this truth, man. All people come up and inquire.
And we're the true Israelites.
Yes, sir.
Right.
By blood.
By blood.
And we know that through the Spirit. Now, if you read Romans 8:16, it says the Spirit bear witness with our spirit that we are the sons of the Heavenly Father. So, yo, check us out on YouTube.
Check y'all out, man. You know, I actually, I was listening to Khalid Muhammad.
Okay.
And he was saying something, you know, that I was kind of discussing with him. That's all I got to do is give him.
Right.
That's all I got to do. Yeah, but he was saying something, man, and he got a point. I should say, I don't know if
He
he's right.
has some points.
He has some good things. But we'll see what happens. I saw the YouTube where I guess he did a challenge. He was going to do a debate with these, no, these white boys.
Oh, okay.
At the King's College, professors.
Yeah.
They didn't even show up, but they were passing stuff out on the street, trying to keep people from coming in to listen to him.
Okay.
And he listening to him like,
right, that must have been back in the day.
huh?
That must have been back in the day.
He listened to him like nobody. I ain't never seen a black man talk about shoes when he did that night. He's crazy.
Well, check us out.
Okay. And he
Check out the apostle.
But see, he used the statement, then I noticed that Farrakhan says the same thing. He calls them, what do you call them? Something Jews. What did he say? What? I want to be Jews. So there we go. So-called Jew. Every time he would say, when you say Jew, he would say so-called Jew.
So you know where the word Jew come from?
Jew,
It's
Judah?
Jewish come from Judah, and they are not the true Judites.
Right.
The true Judites are the Negroes that came over here on the slave ship.
Okay.
You might be a Judite.
I might.
Exactly. So that's why we out here. So that's beautiful.
Well, I'm glad to know. You know what I've been accused of being? Though?
What's that?
A Nigerian. Let me show you.
Well-
See, when I take this off, and the people look at my head, they say, "Man, you look like a."
A lot of the Nigerians are Israelites.
I know, but the guy told me Igbo. That's what he told me.
Igbo.
He said,
Igbos
"You
are
look
Israelites.
Are they?
Igbos are Israelites. Right.
Igbo, really?
Yeah,
Yeah, he said,
check
you
it
look like an Igbo, man. He said, you sure you're not from out? I said, no, man, I'm from Houston. And he said, man, because he came to me speaking that stuff, man. I said, I don't know that.
All right.
Y'all
What's your
take care,
name, man?
Winston, man.
Winston, nice to
Good
meet
talking
you.
to Yeah,
All
same
right.
here, man.
Time to pop.
Keep it up, keep it up.
All right. So, go ahead, keep it, bro.
This is Romans 8, verse 16. It's the Spirit itself bear witness to our spirit that we are the children of the Most High.
Go in, bro.
And yeah, and because the Israelites, the so-called black Latino Native Americans, is our spirit, you know what I'm saying? And it's proof. This is our history book, you know?
And the scripture, Yahweh says the words that he speaks, they are spirit and life. The scriptures is the spirit. So the scriptures, the Bible bear witness with us when we hear about the transatlantic slave trade or going to Egypt again on ships. When we hear about the curses, it said that should be upon the Israelites for a son.
Right.
Well, when we see damn the Israelites supposed to go through this, well, we going through this. While people been going through it. Why are we going through the same curses as them that bear witness with us? When we read about the oppression that the Israelites went through in Exodus and Babylon and so on and so forth, like them, that's happening to the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans today. You see, even the ones who look like other nations. Hey, where I'm from, she had a couple of so-called white people who grew up with us, but clearly they was Israelites, not knowing back then. But as the brother was saying, this Bible bear witness with our spirit. That's how we know we are the Israelites. You know, it said for the Israelites to rise up on their feet in the end times. Ain't no other people doing that, proclaiming the Israelites today, like we doing, man.
Right.
You see?
So we don't need a written record.
Right.
Go ahead.
And just to add to what the brother was saying, bro, when you read all of the scriptures in the scriptures are very vivid about who's who when it's pointing people out. You can't deny who Esau is when you go into Habakkuk, when you go into Genesis, when you go in Obadiah, especially. When you go into these scriptures, man, you can't deny who's who, man. You know, they're very vivid. So, like your brother said, man, you know, we know who we are through the Spirit and through these scriptures because they bear witness. I had a precept going back to when you were saying, you know, we don't fear the police, we don't fear all this, man, and I'm going to bring this out real quick. This is Matthew 10 and 28, and this is in red letters. This is who you ignorantly call Jesus, whose name is Yahweh Shai. He is deliverer. And he said, and fear not them which kill the body, but are not able to kill the soul, but rather fear him which is able to destroy both body and soul in hell. Now, go ahead. No, I'm saying, so that's telling you we got nothing to fear as far as the physical man goes, starting with Esau. We all know Esau wants you dead, and Jake is starting to wake up to see right now. You so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, y'all are waking up right now to understand this man wants you dead in pursuant to Psalms 83, bro. When you read through that, they want you dead. They don't want you out the way. They don't want you to bow down. They want you dead. And they killing Jake at an alarming rate, especially Judah and Issachar, man. That's making the news. Because the other tribes are getting wiped out too that we don't even see.
Over in Brazil.
Right.
The COVID is running rampant. That's Esau.
Right.
That ain't just by happenstance. That's Esau. But ultimately, that's Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahweh Shai.
Right.
You know? So fear the Most High, man. And then we come out and we preach this. Fear the Lord. You got people that got a problem with that. Well, I don't say I wouldn't follow a God that you got to fear. But you fear this white boy, you follow him.
Right.
You feared your parents growing up, you followed them. But we come out and preach the fear of the Lord, which is the beginning of wisdom, which is encompasses so many beautiful things, and then you want to focus on the negative. That's why 2/3 of you got to go, because y'all just hone in on the negative. And the negativity got to go. And the Most High will stomp that shit out.
Right.
That's what Jacob's trouble is all about. Getting rid of the negative. You negative Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, you rebellious, stiff-neck, niggas, bitch, wetbacks, Uncle Tomahawk, because y'all in the way of progress.
Right.
Y'all got to go.
Right, and real fast, you had a Israelite at my job. He told me that, he said, I don't believe God made us to serve him and to fear him. I said, then, okay, so what he made us for then? I don't know. So why the fuck you say that for then?
Right, if you don't know, but you know that.
Yeah, but he know that. Yeah, niggas gone, bro.
Gone.
I don't know the truth, but I don't believe what you saying is
right.
Man.
Niggas got to go.
Like you just said, that also take every point we make, even if it's a negative, it proves we Israelites. What happened when we came out of Egypt? Just like you said, the Most High got rid of the ones who was in the way. The negative, man. Hey, with Joshua and Caleb, when they came back with the report, Joshua and Caleb was ready to go take over the land. But you had one scary, no, we can't do it, it's too big. What the Most High did, he got the negative out the way, man. And that's our people. He get the negative out the way, and the ones who still trust in this place, we gotta go. In the wilderness, they were saying we want to go back to Egypt. Right. It's Isaiah 31:1. Woe to them that go down to Egypt for help. And look, y'all can see a so-called black Hispanic get killed by the cops, but you still want to go to the government asking for help. Right. The government is who doing this to you. Why is you going to them for help? See? It says, and stay on horses and trust and cherish because they are many, and their horsemen because they are very strong. Y'all people trust in Esau military system that they gonna help you, Medicare, Medicaid, whatever it is. You trust in that. But it says what? But they look not unto the Holy One of Israel, neither seek the Lord. Right. You see?
Say the ox knows his owner, and the ass his master crib, but Israel do not know, my people do not consider. And that's the point we were just saying. You know, the ox and the ass is one of the stubbornest animals on the face of the earth, but our people don't consider the Heavenly Father. Y'all about Shema Rashah. They rather go, like you say, be in this bull crap out of here and not seek the Lord. You know?
Right, they done made, you know, pursuant to Micah 2:10, they done made Egypt, which this is spiritually Egypt, they done made this their rest. Babylon. You know, so they are seeking the things that are of Babylon, of America. Instead of trying to get out of the scriptures, you go to Jeremiah 51, it said to come out of her. The brother would get that real quick and also get Ecclesiastes 7 and 7. Go ahead, brother. Just the 8th verse.
I got it.
Okay.
It's Jeremiah 51 and 6. Flee out of the midst of Babylon.
Flee out of the midst. See, it's saying flee out of the midst because according to somebody get Micah 2 and 10, they said this place is polluted and would destroy you with the sword destruction. So here Jeremiah is recorded as prophesying, flee out of the midst of Babylon. Read it out.
And when you flee, you ain't moving slow.
Right.
In other words, hurry up and get out of this place. You see, because it said you got a short time. So you got a short time to hurry and get your mind right.
Get your shit together. They ain't talking about go to the post office, get your passport, and then go to American Airlines and get your plane ticket and go over to go back to the motherland, Africa. That's what niggas think. No, flee out of the ways of this place, man, like marching and protesting. If you're gonna protest, stand up for Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah. Right?
Right.
If you want to stand up for something, stand up for the truth. Quit wasting your time and spinning your wheels doing what, because at the end of the day, Esau the one pushed you to this shit. Because I guarantee you, there was an agent provocateur that started them riots over in the Minneapolis.
Right.
You know? That's his MO. Esau is a shit starter. And he is known for controlling both sides of any conflict. He's right at the heart of the map, profiting off of it. So we'll get to look at the precept.
Micah 2 and 10 it says, arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest. Because it is polluted, it shall destroy you even with a sword destruction.
So when you believe that this is your rest, you'll look like these people. You'll beg the white man for your rights.
Right.
And for his privileges and liberties.
Right.
You'll beg and plead to him. Which we don't do that. We just go along with this program till Yahweh shot get here, but we ain't begging this white boy for a goddamn thing.
Right.
He can take Babylon and all this shit and shove it up his crocker ass.
Right.
You know? Because we on the side of righteousness. We on the side of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah. And as King David stated, Psalm 23, the Lord is my shepherd, and I shall not want,
right.
especially from this goddamn devil.
Right.
We get ours from the Most High.
Right.
Now, see, we done came out of that curse of following this white boy for the want of all things. We not under that no more. Because we done came back to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah. Now, does that mean that the Most High won't use this white boy to throw us a bone, to give us these little benefits? Right, he's still in power, but we know where our blessings come from. Right. And we don't have to go and beg this white boy for a goddamn thing. We just fall on our knees and raise our hand and say, Abba, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah. So what the fuck are y'all talking about?
Right.
What the fuck are y'all doing?
Right.
Go ahead, bro.
Micah 2:10, it says, rise ye and depart, for this is not your rest.
This ain't our rest. Go ahead.
Because it is polluted, it shall destroy you even with a sword destruction.
And this place is sorely polluted.
Right.
From the COVID-19 to HIV/AIDS to the chemtrails to GMOs. Man, it's a laundry list of shit, the reasons why this place is polluted.
Right.
Oh shit, homosexuals, all this shit, this polluted. You know? And y'all want to raise a family in this shit? And this will you go to, I want to say, it might be Ezekiel 24, the pot whose scum is therein. You know? That's America. This pot of filth. But go ahead, brother. Which one? Oh, there's 7. Oh, you had that.
Yeah, I had a quick precept right quick.
Go ahead, right.
This is Proverbs 3 and verse 31, and it reads, envy thou not the oppressor, and choose none of his ways. That's the point on it. I mean, right. Envy thou not the oppressor, and choose none of his ways. But 2/3 of our people, what? They want to walk like Esau. They want to talk like Esau. They want to eat at the same table with Esau. You won't dress like him. You want to, look like him. You go dye your hair blonde, put weave in your shit, the women do. Bleach your skin. Yeah. So who's that? Sammy Sosa?
Right.
Mike. Yeah, Mike. Of course, Mike. And then
the Neapolitan. Huh?
Right. You know. And then you come around us like, what up, dog? What it do, man? As soon as you get on the phone with Esau, hello, this is Richard. Yes, I'm calling to check my light bill. You know, how much is my bill gonna be? You can tell when Jay talking to somebody Edomite on the phone, because he go in now, I'm talking to Edomite mode, because he wanna be like his oppressor. But one more time, envy thou not the oppressor, and choose none of his ways. Because they all lead to death and destruction. You would want that Ecclesiastes.
Right. Did y'all have? Go ahead, Big Pop.
I'm out to Ecclesiastes 77. It's a surely oppression maketh a wise man mad, and a gift destroys the heart.
Right.
So we're under oppression. Now the reason why the masses are not mad is because they think this is their rest. Right. So, you know, they'll get into a uproar. And that shit won't last, like, especially out here in Houston. Tomorrow they'll be back doing whatever wickedness they've been doing. Over in Minneapolis, because Jake do things based on emotion. And emotion eventually will play out. And then with your emotion go all that passion and all that vigor and all that anger, all that shit you had is gone out the window. Because y'all got short attention span. You know, but see this right here, this is spiritual. This is fueled by the Spirit. And this is why we can come out week in, week out, we ain't letting off the devil. The scriptures say give him no rest. Right. Meaning the Most High till he established and make Israel a praise in the earth. Paraphrase. So if this was a thing of emotion, or if we was out here on our own accord, going off of our heart, this would have played out a long time ago.
Right.
But because this is in the spirit and in the spirit of truth, this is the longevity of it. We in it for the long haul. Till Yahweh Shah crack them clouds, baby, and come in and scoop us up, man. Abba
Right.
Rataza. You know, this is what we gonna be doing. Lord willing. You all right?
But no, that's I get
Oh, okay.
Jeremiah,
You can close it out. You had one.
y'all have it. All right.
Jeremiah 51:6. Flee out of the midst of Babylon and deliver every man his soul.
That's right.
Be not the flesh, the spirit. It says, be not cut off in her iniquity.
So that gives you the clue right there. It said, flee out of the midst of Babylon and deliver every man his soul. You can't deliver your soul by getting on the plane. How do you deliver your soul? By getting into these words. So they're showing you when they're saying flee out of the midst of Babylon, it's talking about out of the ideology and the doctrine and the ways, and get into the ways of truth. Go ahead.
It says, and be not cut off in her iniquity, for this is the time of Yahweh's vengeance. He will render unto her a recompense.
And this is the time we coming to. So yeah, whatever you brothers got. Good, any words? Hey, well with that, like I said, it was just a quick impromptu, man. The spirit is rolling heavy today, man.
Right.
And hey, again, call halal, Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Chakabash. Kabbalah to the apostles of great millstone, peace and blessings. To you out there that's enduring the fight of truth. And water to you brothers for tuning in, man. We're getting ready to go live and hit the highways and byways full force in just a minute. So tune in for that as well if you can. So to the next one, Shalom, you brothers stay up.
Shalom.